Hey guys, so with the recent firmware upgrade that has happened on Airtel Internet TV, we now have Amazon Prime, we now have videos on demand, uh, and also we have a cloud recording. And the cloud recording is supposed to give you a free trial of around 500 GBs. Uh, the trial, as of now, the time limit is not there, which means it's unlimited. I hope Airtel makes it. I mean, it's just 500 GBs free for everyone. So maybe they'll come up with new plans in future. So I just wanted to show you the new Prime video app that is now available on the Airtel Internet TV. It really adds value to this device from earlier. Now you have Prime TV, you can watch videos on demand and also record all the serials or whatever matches as per your requirement without the need of a USB drive. So let's take a look at that. So I'll start with the Prime video. So let me just get into the Android mode. So this is our Android mode. So I'll just head over to the Prime Video app. Yeah, so my TV is a 3D TV, so sometimes it gets confused and kind of shows you this, but in a minute it will just, yeah, it's back now. So yeah, so these are the channels that channels, TV shows, movies are available on Prime. So I was recently watching The Crossing, it's a good one. So you can just head over and play whatever you want. So I've muted the audio because it causes issues with the YouTube. So I have around 10 Mbps connection and it all seems to work fine. There is no issues with the Prime app. Yeah, at sometimes you might see a little bit of a stuttering in the beginning when you start the TV shows or movies, but that's just for say 10-20 seconds. Probably when it starts taking a lot of RAM and kind of it goes heavy on the device, and that causes that stuttering in the audio. But that's only for a few seconds and then it's okay. So that's not much of a problem. So this was about the Prime app. It's pretty much the same what you have on your phone. Here you don't get an option of changing the video ratio or any resolution. So it starts by default at 1080p. So yeah, so that's one problem that is there, that it will consume a lot of internet bandwidth for you. Other thing is that you cannot download, as in you cannot kind of save these save these movies or the TV shows for offline usage, which is actually available in the Prime app on your mobile phone. So that's a bummer. But anyways, bringing it back to the Internet TV is in itself a big value addition here. Trust me, I've spent a lot of time watching these series on my TV rather than watching the regular channels. So that's a good addition for few of us. Okay, going back, I'll show you the video on demand. So the video on demand is basically something called as Catch Up TV by Airtel. So what basically they do is they have listed a bunch of channels where you can go and select the TV shows and you can watch the selected episodes. For example, let's say if I go to ZTV HD, right? So you see a bunch of series here. I can select any of these series and I can jump to a episode. but it seems to have a limit of 3 days, so you can only jump back, like, so today, let's say uh, it's Sunday, right? So it's supposed to have till Saturday. So that's there. Okay, so okay, I see the change now. So they have been updating things on a constant basis. So now I see around a week of television available. So yeah, so that is good. So they keep changing every day something, tweaking the settings. Yeah, so all these additions are really, really new, and they basically keep tweaking and tuning the apps every day. So it's not like a firmware upgrade, but they have a way of kind of pushing things here. So like when you start your internet TV during the day, at once you will see that it is updating services, and your TV will go blank for around, say, a minute, with a message that it's updating your services. So I think that is where they kind of update all these settings or tweak them up, or maybe they have some backend system from where they kind of just change what kind of gets available to you. So that could be another thing. So anyways, the Airtel team is not very good at kind of interacting with the users on a technical platform. So we are assuming a lot of things. So anyways, that was Catch Up TV. Let's show you the cloud storage. So this is where things get really interesting. So you can actually subscribe to the plans. So I'll show you what the subscribe plans are. So if you see, I have around 500 GB. It's not very clearly visible, but I have around cloud storage of 500 GB, and I don't have any kind of a expiry date as such. That means it's free for now. So I haven't recorded anything. That's why I have around 500 GB free at the moment. You also see that there are subscriptions, that is Catch Up, Replay, and Cloud Recorder. So probably they'll make them paid in future. Maybe go for individual plans where you can only watch Catch Up TV, or maybe you cannot record something, or maybe you can just replay something. So those are there. So let's see what new storage plans are. So they don't have any plans as of now because they have just launched it. Subscribe plans, yeah, I'm on 500 GB free plan. So this is interesting. You can record TV channels without the need of a USB drive. Another thing I just wanted to add is that it does real-time recording. So whatever you are seeing, and you start the recording, it'll play the recording from that point to whenever you end the recording. So I haven't tried a lot. I did try a few of them. So the recordings appear here. So I don't have any recording as of now, so they don't show anything. Other than that, so I would have wanted to show you the recordings, but the problem is if I go for the recordings, they kind of detect the logo of that channel, and they simply block that portion in YouTube. So I'm not going to do that, but it's very, very simple. On your remote, if you release, okay, it's not visible very clearly, but anyways, so if you look at your remote, the Airtel Internet TV remote, you have a recording button there. So if you press the recording button, it will immediately start recording. So this is asking me, okay, so I'm on a non channel. This is just the Airtel News Home, so this doesn't support that. So there are a bunch of channels, mostly all the HD channels and on all the basic Prime channels are enabled for cloud recording. So if you're on them, you will be able to record. So let me just try to show a demo of you. In case it gets blocked by YouTube, I'll kind of try to get that fixed, or I'll just cut that off. So let's go to a channel. Let me find the channel which is more permissive, in the sense not blocking it on YouTube. So let's see. let's see if we can record Aaj Tak. And let's see the record. See, if you see at the top, it says that it has started getting recorded. And let's go back to my profile and see the recording. So here it is. So you can see the current recording has already started. I can just click on that and play it. So basically you need a locking code here, which is 0000, I think. Unlock. Okay, so this is unlocked. I can play this. So see, it's starting to play. You have, yep, so this is the recorded one, because you can see the pause button, forward and back, and you can kind of just restart it. So let's just restart it. Yeah, so this is cool. Comes in handy at times. Let's go back and kind of remove this recording. So I'm just going to my profile now again. I'll go to my recordings and I'm just going to delete this. Remove schedule. Okay, yes. Okay. Go and check the cloud storage. It should be back to 500 GBs. Yep, it's back to 500 GBs. So every time you kind of record something, what will happen is that you will see the space decreasing here, and I think the resolution at which it records is around 720p. It's not complete 1080p. So anyways, that's okay. So yeah, so that was it about the recording feature, the Prime app, and the catch-up TV. And some of the downsides also I want to talk about. Recently I'm facing a lot of issues with the Airtel Internet TV, wherein I'll just show you what really happens. Okay, let me just switch off the Airtel Internet TV and switch it back on. So this is a new problem that I have been seeing. I don't know whether I'll be able to reproduce it now. Let's see. So switch it back on. We are back. And now what happens is when you restart your Airtel Internet TV, it goes back to the Airtel default advertisements, and for some reason in their backend that problem is not that thing is not working. So what you see is this no signal error, but basically this is not the problem. You can simply go back to your Airtel Home, select any channel, and it will just come back on. Yeah, so it's back. So that was not the problem. Okay, see you in another video. Thanks for watching. See you again. Bye.